Isn't it great to have someone in your life that invokes a certain glow? Some people call it butterflies. Some people just say, I love. But the truth of the matter, unfortunately, is that the vast majority of these feelings happen to be lust. One person may feel like they love the other person, but all too often it turns to reveal itself as being lust. I look to dive in a little bit on this video because I love you. And love is continuous. Love is not for a season. Love is forever. So it's high time we start to define simple measures to understand if someone loves us. Because this therapy and psychobabble is getting out of control with all these words. You know, these big words that sound good. Some ear candy. Like, man, people like, what the hell? So I'm here on the foundation for Elevation Station. My name is Leon Meredith, and I thank you for tuning in. No matter when this video is for you. This message is for you. This is a simplified way to begin to understand. Do this person love me or just lust me? Are we wasting our time? Let's ride. When we meet someone, oftentimes, if we agree to exchange numbers or what have you, there's a bit of butterflies that's happening. We feel it, we like, oh, this person, cool. I can't wait to, see what's going on with this person. A lot of us, we say, this person is pretty sexy. I can't wait to enjoy some sex, with this person. A lot of men, Oftentimes we don't look within to see if it could be a real connection and build upon whatever ideas we have as a purpose in life. How can this person help me get to there? But that's for later on in my explanation. Most of us thinking, how this person is attractive, they can talk well. Listen to the tone of this person's voice. I really feel something when this person speaks. And so it's an unbelievable attraction that's at this point is the beginnings of the lust. See, the problems with lust is that many people in today's date and time use lust to deceive you, to extract resources or finances or information from you. It's very important to be aware of this going to the future because this is old, so unfortunately used tactic too often. We must become vigilant in understanding that if we desire real connection, we cannot sell ourselves out to operate in this superficial level of connection called lust. Let's do a recap. We meet someone and we obviously attracted to the person. It's very important to not allow that type of attraction to be clear and evident, because this is why many men make this mistake. You put yourself in a low level of like spiritually viewed in the eyes of the lady. If the lady is seeing you and she sees it, it's different from men and women. Men, if ladies see you staring at her physique. Oh man, you're great. Hey, what's your name? She already views you. Now this is for a lady that has some self-esteem about herself. She views you in a lower position in her. Ladies in that middle area understand that middle area social standing. She understands that she can take advantage of you any way she wants to, even if she doesn't like you. Even if she would never put her lips to your lips. Even though she would never get intimate with you in any way, she understands that she can get, a cool meal, maybe a gift. She's trying to measure and see, if she's that type of woman, how she can capitalize off of you. Then we have the lower level types of societal ladies that may view you, men, that is just so happy to engage with a level of lust that you have for her, that she's using it to feed off of. I ain't gonna get too deep on it because I ain't greatly qualified for that. They talk about succubus, because this is something naturally that women are able, what they do. They able to allow a man to enter them and use his spirit, use his energy to energize her. And a lot of women, well, I take that back. Not a lot of women. Strike that from the record. All police. Some women use this type of extraction of male energy to feed off of. Stay with me. That's from what we give to women mistaking love and lust. We really have no understanding. And it's time that we begin to understand that if it's based upon what you can spend from your wallet and sexual interaction, that it's no way that this could be any remnants of love. So men, begin to recognize that the components to love are more than what comes from your wallet or credit card and from in your pants. Ladies, it's very important that you know if a man loves you, if you're seeking love. It's more difficult for ladies to understand if a man loves them or not. Because the game is for men to provide. That's the outdated notion for men. I don't believe in just overall that any man that a woman's dating, she could be dating 5 to 10, 7 men, and man's supposed to provide. Man's supposed to provide. Nah, you're not monogamous. It's not just me and you dating or whatever. But anyway, our society, ladies, this part for ladies, you use men. You hold men to a level of accountability to provide. This is a strategy that many women use. And I ain't saying it's deceptive. It's just to, get your way. So it's hard for ladies to understand that just because this man gives me stuff, trips, or little small gifts, big gifts, that do he love me? Just because he giving me this? Because he's been indoctrinated with that program. So how do I know if he loves me? If If this man wants to introduce you to his family, to his friend circles, introduce you to his inner lives, and this goes for both men and women, but especially women, because we often think about, as women, what can I get? How can this man help me in life? How can we assist each other in what we have to be as a purpose in life? Now, how do we get to the understanding the path, the journey that we must map out to achieve our goals, to achieve what we feel as though is our purpose in life now? See, when we start to meet each other and engage, we engage, and it's leading towards love. We talking about things that affect our children or future children. How do we parent? Where are we guiding our children? Think about it. If we are just, if me as a man, I just want to live my life for fun and be comfortable. If I get with a lady that understands that the world is changing and she wants to fortify a certain foundation that's not based on, looking fly for someone else or for herself. She wants to grind and do some things that just is done by a few human beings and not just live her life. There's no common ground there in the real connection of love. See, when we find out a person's purpose, when we find out a person's where they want to go in life, then you make these types of measures to dive deeper in the connection of love and shared purpose. Hope I ain't getting too wordy. I think it's pretty simple, because you understand a person really cares for you when they open up these compartments and closets in their life so you can come in and we can reciprocate these things inside our consciousness. It's very important that we take this thing to mean more than how big his wallet is or how fat her butt is. We are selling ourselves short of real connections. Yes, all that's important, but it's not the most important. Is someone willing to help you achieve the goals that you both agree upon? Shared connection. Like, yeah, man, I want to do this. I want to do that too. It seems like this can be long term. Let's see how we can help this thing develop. This is real. Are we integrating each other into each other's lives? My friend circle, your friend circle, my family, your family. Am I always accessible? We cannot mistake love. If it's going towards love, then it is an open communication on the phone. It's not, oh man, my phone was dead and I couldn't even, this. You take it for what it is, everybody. If you're operating with a person and you can't directly connect back and forth with a person whenever, this is the signs that it's just lust, or I'm capitalizing off of you. We support each other in life every day if we are going towards a loving, passionate, compassionate connection. It's no, man, I was real busy. Nah, that ain't going towards what's real. If someone's using these excuses, this is just a certain level of lust. And the lust encapsulates. I think that's the word. The lust encapsulates a level of pleasure, entertainment. See, you gotta couple this with it. Just because someone want to spend time with you in an entertaining, in a lustful, in a pleasurable like atmosphere, this is not going towards real love. When someone wants to know how you think, when someone wants to know your life goals and you're shaping and building towards achieving these goals together, this is the only defining measures that will get there. We have to be aware that someone is trying to deceive us to increase themselves and decrease you. How are we both increasing ourselves together? I think I'll end this one here because it's a long journey for us to start producing real, solid relationships that's not predicated on lust, pleasure, enjoyment, comfortability. All those are prerequisites to real love, and it's very important to not get deceived by these prerequisites invoking addictions in us. Let's not let all these sex and eating out, pleasurable comfortability turn into addictions where we ignore our life goals. Our children are screaming out for assistance. They need real examples, real teaching and guiding behavior that they can actually see. And when that vibration happens between a real man and a real woman in the community, that vibration affects the youth that see. I love you. I'm tapping out from the foundation for Elevation Station. Peace.